Welcome to Corruption Wahala in Nigeria at Ikoro Global TV channel, powered by Onyiba Shepherd Man Iyoko. Stay tuned.
Nigeria yasago dawai You are welcome once again to Ikoro Global TV channel. That's your regular online TV broadcasting channel that talks about corruption in Nigeria. And in this particular program is called Corruption Wahala. And I will remain your chief host, yours sincerely, Onyiba Shepherd Man Iyoko. Thank you and stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers at Ikoro Global TV channel. Yes, like I said in the intro, this program is about corruption wahala in Nigeria. Now, when you talk about corruption, what comes to mind of every Nigerian or any African is that someone may have stolen a public money. While stealing public money is corruption, there are a whole lot that corruption that constitute what becomes corruption. And from English dictionary, I would like to define what corruption is all about. Just option 1 and option 4 in the chart of the definition. Now, when we talk about corruption, the English dictionary defines corruption as lack of integrity or honesty, especially susceptibility to bribery, use of a position of trust for dishonest gain. While the other one talk about moral perversion, impairment of virtue and moral principles. So you discover that corruption is not just when you take what does not belong to you. Corruption is when you know the right thing to do and fail to do it. It becomes corruption. When you know that as a civil servant that you should be in the office at so time, and you deliberately decided not to be at that office at that time, then that is corruption. As one who is working in a public office, if you are expected to do your job and you are expecting someone to give you money, to give you give you something before you do what you are expected to do, that is corruption. As a public servant, as a civil servant, as an artisan, as a market woman or a businessman, if you fail to sell what is quality, and already you have already told your customer or your client that the goods he is buying is of quality standard, and you know that it is not at that standard that your customer requested, that is corruption. So corruption is a whole of refusing to do what is right and choosing to do what is wrong. As a family, for example, knowing fully well that family is a little circle of the larger society. If you as a father or a mother, you are with your children and someone calls you and asks you if you are at home, maybe because you're owing the person or because you feel that you don't want the person to come and disturb you, and the phone is on speaker and you tell the person that you are not at home, that is corruption. By implication, you are inculcating into your children the spirit of lying, and when you tell lies, it becomes corruption. So this is what corruption is all about. In this particular program called Corruption Wahala in Nigeria, we shall begin to take it segment by segment, from the family to a public servant, to a civil servant, to a professional who is expected to show fidelity to his client. We shall be taking these things one after the other. Even as a student, your attitude to the school authority or the school where you study, as a lecturer, as a professor, as people who are saddled with the responsibility of maybe conducting election, like for example here in Nigeria, the INEC, the policeman, So we shall be taking it segment by segment. And on this channel, I will remain your regular host, your chief host on this particular program. So by next week, Tuesday, in fact, the program will be coming on your screen at Ikoro Global TV channel on every Tuesday at 6 p.m. And we will want you to come online. Let us work together. Let us collaborate. Let us advance this conversation. The conversation that will begin to bring solutions in addressing corruption in Nigeria. Because if you ask anyone in Nigeria, he will tell you that Nigeria is corrupt. If you go outside the country and you ask about Nigeria, the impression you have is that Nigeria is corrupt. Be it in Africa, be it in Europe, be it in America, be it in Asia. And we cannot continue like this because God has endowed us with so much resources, be it natural and be it human. So we have all that it takes to be the greatest country on earth. And as we begin to advance this conversation, as you get involved, I get involved, everyone gets involved, and we know that this is what we should do to begin to address this issue, then I can assure you that Nigeria will become better. Thank you for staying tuned. Before I sign off, I want to tell you that Ikoro Global TV channel also invites you as a businessman. We can run publication promotion for your business, advertise your business, brand your business. If you are doing any events, we can help you to plan the events, be it marriages, be it birthdays, be it burial, anything at all that has to do with social activities. Ikoro Global TV channel will be there for you, help you plan and ensure that it is executed to that test that you want. So to that extent, we welcome you and we want you to partner with you. Thank you and God bless you.